Hey.
Hello, and thank you for listening to the Fillet podcast, the best skateboard podcast in the world. Today is Wednesday, January 20th, 2016. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Andrew James Arrow with JunkieMonkeys.com. Joining me, as always, is my right-hand man, Michael Medina, Hollywood, Grant Fierro, also from JunkieMonkeys.com, and our first guest, DC's filmer, Christopher Ray. Thank you for joining us today. We got a jam-packed show for you guys today. We got...
I just wanted to clap it up a bit. My bad.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Clap that shit.
Yeah.
Today's show, we're going to talk about Erik Bragg trolling the whole world, saying they won millions. What else we got? Boo Johnson got kicked off Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
We got Ashad not hyped on the Nike trip. We got Joey Brezinski off Puma. Barracks announced new push project for 2016. Jocelyn's Brink board. Luan Oliveira won Populous 2015. Kelvin Hoefler, Richter Wheels part. And I feel like there's something else I missed. Oh yeah. The 3-year anniversary for Louis Marnell.
Mm-hmm.
What you said, were you gonna correct me on something there, Medina?
No, I'm keeping it moving. Let's get it.
All right, how are we starting here?
We start with Erik Bragg. I'm actually from a fellow I'm gonna get the fellow filmer's perspective on this. If he has any fine words on this. Erik Bragg trolling the whole world that he had won over $1 billion.
The whole world,
dude, he nailed it. But dude, as soon as I saw it, I was like, That's Bragg. That's a total Bragg move right there. You know what I mean? Like, it makes total sense. So even if we were on a trip and everybody's like, dude, no, what if you really won? I'm like, dude, that's Bragg.
So you weren't even convinced for a second.
Nah. That's what he would do. That's what he does, man. That's Bragg.
Gotcha.
Right there.
Gotcha. He actually had he had me fooled for half a millisecond.
He had me fooled.
Yeah, with some of Jim's tweets, and I'm over here tweeting. I'm having Chelsea Castro hit me up on Twitter saying, really? She's like, I wonder if he really did win.
But if you guys won, would you post the ticket like that with the scan bar? Would you do that?
No, but I know that I think they legally have to say your name, right? So I think people can find out either way, but I don't know. I mean, I won it.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's I don't know.
I
wouldn't post my ticket. That's for sure.
I wouldn't post my ticket. I'd wait to post my goddamn money.
I'll post my
fucking ticket. I'll post my bank account statement.
Yeah.
So what? So Chris, if you won over $1 billion, you keep it discreet as fuck?
No, but I would still keep my job. I'd still do what I do. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because you love it.
Just because I like it, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'd have way better camera equipment, computers, all that shit. But like.
Way better? Don't you have the best shit out there?
Yeah, what gets better than DC funded?
That big ass red camera and the octocopter is more than you can afford.
Always want more.
Sure, absolutely.
But if I won, I might let people know, but I wouldn't post the ticket. That's for sure. Especially anything with a scan bar. It's just sketchy.
I'm just super hyped to how many people he trolled.
Dude,
according to Josh
Kalis, so far.
According to Josh Kalis, he got over 40,000 followers in an hour.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, I think, he got like over 100,000 total.
I wanted to know how many he lost. Like after everyone knew it was fake. Like, did everyone just?
I know, right? Right now, his Instagram reads at 289K.
Dude, he was at like 40
Last time I checked, it was 110.
Dude, he was at like 40,000 right when he posted it.
That's so funny to me.
So if he got like over. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, we were in the van like hitting refresh. It was just going up 10,000.
Oh, so you were actually experiencing the madness live?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
That's just great.
Dude,
was he chuckling at the whole thing? What was his reaction to it all?
Well, I was with like Wes Kramer and Cyril Jackson and those guys, and they were like the ones tripping out. Like Cyril was, and Wes was like, "Dude, what if he really won? What if he won?" Being like, I was like, "Dude, he didn't win, man. Like,
yeah,
there's no way."
So as the news, this, like I said, he trolled the whole world. Yeah, this was on the news. This was over, obviously, Twitter. Instagram was the biggest platform.
Yeah. And
also YouTube videos. So there's one YouTube viewer named Bernie Ramirez. He had made several videos to Erik Bragg. He's holding up an empty bottle of iced tea. He said, "Yo, Erik, I need this bottle filled up, bro." He's looking at his cornflakes and he says, "Yo, I'm looking low on this stuff, bro. I need you to hook it up here." Those videos are hilarious. Look them up. Bernie Ramirez on YouTube. Yeah, you got something to say, Chris?
I was just like, if you would you follow some dude you didn't know just because he won? Like, do you really think he's gonna give you money? Like, why do you think people?
Well, this follower is just gonna get 10 grand. Like, no one would do that. It's just so weird to me.
I mean, the only thing we came up with was that they're probably following him because he like looks like this crazy dude.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just like, they want to see what he's gonna do with the money. You know what I mean? Like, coke and hookers, or what's this dude gonna do?
But he made like multiple Twitter accounts that was like retweet this and I'll give you money or whatever. And I saw like random kids from my school that definitely don't know who Erik Bragg is like retweeting it, and that's when I thought it was tight. I was like, so all these random high school kids like know who Erik Bragg is now, just because like he faked out the role.
For the record, Erik Bragg was responsible for the Plan B True video. Is he still a Plan B filmer? Do you know, Chris?
Pretty sure he is.
I think he is. Yeah, he also did the Crooked 3D video.
Did he?
Okay. Yeah, he did that recent Diamond footwear commercial too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one we were tripping out on, Drew.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I want to know how they did that.
I did not know that. Yeah, that was the
Chris. In your expert opinion, how does one get that done? The Diamond footwear commercial,
dude. Good, a lot of money, man.
But like,
if I win the lottery, I'd be able to make stuff like that. But
right, but is it's multiple cameras. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I don't know how he did. I didn't have a chance to ask him. When I saw him, I told him it was tight, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, it's super expensive." Mistakes constantly and until they got it right. So it took like, I think Beeble had to do his trick. He told me 15 times for them to get it. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Did you see my Osiris D3 remake of it?
I did not see that.
When you get the chance. When you get the chance, it's on my Instagram. When you get the chance,
is it better than the?
Of course not. Of course not.
Is it better than the? No, is it better than the Mike Mo remake you did on our?
No,
that one is pretty good.
Thank you, buddy.
San Diego too.
Yeah,
that one was insane.
Yeah, I think that's how I got Chris's attention initially. Was that one?
Yeah, I was tripping on that.
I appreciate
that's awesome.
It took a lot of help. What else do we got written down here? So obviously he did not win, as noted on the news. He had just put up the winning numbers for the letter A. Now, real ticket, if you look at the columns B through E, it's all blank. Somebody's saying that it was if it's not photoshopped, because I was reading some comments saying it's not Photoshop, it's just a fake ticket that they had printed out. Would you know anything about that, or is it Photoshop? Would you know anything about that, Chris?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I had figured he photoshopped it, but
that's what I figured. That's what I figured. Is that all my notes for the Bragg video? Yes, it is. That is it. Let's transition. Grant, we'll get you on the floor with this one. Boo Johnson got kicked off Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I was at the skate park, and I was like tired, so I just checked Twitter real quick, and then his tweets were going off, dude.
Okay,
he's pissed.
Yeah, what's up with his tweets?
We'll summarize it until I pull them up. Oh, wait, just kidding. I got that. Oh, that's different Twitter news. Here we go. He said, quote unquote, just got kicked off the @Mountain Dew skate team. I guess they couldn't back my image anymore. Haha, dirty ghetto kid for life. ... And then he says, they say I smoke too much, but I don't think I smoke enough. And then I'm pretty sure I know he deleted at least one of those. Maybe
he deleted the initial tweet.
The Mountain Dew one, right? The one where
my favorite one was the one to his mom.
Yes, I was going to bring that also.
Mm-hmm.
So he deleted, for the record, he deleted the initial tweet saying he just got kicked off Mountain Dew. He deleted that whole tweet. So I'm glad you got the screenshot of that.
I was screenshotting him real quick because I anticipated them to be gone.
Oh yeah,
I was thinking about it after that.
You have the one that texted with his mom.
Do you guys have it?
In the skate Fillet chat.
Okay,
it's in the chat somewhere. That's the best one.
Did he delete that also? Is that still up?
She says something about like not supporting that unhealthy drink or some shit.
I'm pretty sure he deleted that too.
Pull that up. Pull that up real quick.
He said, "Are you sure it's in the group chat? We're kind of."
It is. I saw it.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
hey, kiddo, I heard about Mountain Dew. I'm sorry. F them anyway. You should have told them you don't support their unhealthy image. Smoking is better than drinking soda by far. And the caption says, LOL, I love you, Mom. I couldn't have done anything without you in this world.
I wonder if he still has that deleted also. So since then, I had reached out to him. He had replied to me on Instagram about doing an interview. he asked me, he said, "What do you want to do an interview about?" And I said, "We could talk about DGK, obviously talk about the big news about Mountain Dew, and anything else you want to promote." I also brought up Just Have Fun, his hat brand that he's starting, and he had not replied to me, so I don't know if he wants to talk about that.
He probably doesn't talk about Mountain Dew.
Probably not, for good reason too, because with all things in life, with all negative news, there's also positive to it. So maybe he's looking at other offers, So when you're in transition and limbo like that, it doesn't help if you get caught, bad mouthing, if you will, in some in some words, in some respects, when you're trying to get on another, I don't know, soda company or energy drink or what have you. So props to that. But simple no could be okay, or you could talk as much as you want to. I know some people that I hope I can get an interview one way form or another.
I was thinking about it like after all these tweets and after the news came out, and I feel like his
if you ask me, the damage has been done already.
Well, his tweet about they can't support my dirty ghetto kid image or whatever, and he is the only hood person on Mountain Dew that I could think of at least. They're pretty clean cut team.
Do you want to know my issue with the whole thing?
Sure, man. Yeah, I could think of a number of things you could have issues with. Go ahead.
All right, here. I feel like this is a really good prime example of the corporate side of skateboarding being way too directly influenced on this brand's branding, so to speak. Mm-hmm. It's no secret that smoking weed and skateboarding have gone hand in hand for how long now, since the fucking beginning. You knew Boo's image when you signed him on to be in the first place. It's not like he just started smoking weed and posting about it recently.
Yeah. Do you think it has anything to do with the relationship with Keelan Dad?
No, I don't think so. I think that by him Keelan sort of not supporting or being supported by DGK, I think that kind of
sure.
Put that connections sort of swept under the rug or whatever. Mm-hmm. I think more so Boo is directly DGK is Boo at this point,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that had Mountain Dew not been a corporate huge brand, I think he'd still be on the team. But then again, that's the whole issue with having these energy drink sponsors as one of the main sponsors you have.
Do you think that Mountain Dew saying that we based off his tweet, because we don't know if that is the facts or not, if that's the only reason why they kicked him off, if that's the only reason why they kicked him off. Do you think that Mountain Dew doesn't want to support, based off his tweet, that they don't want to sponsor any skateboarders who smoke weed?
Didn't they kick off Lil Wayne for the same thing?
Lil Wayne was lyrics about rape.
No, I thought they used the same phrase that they don't support his image.
Yeah, probably, but it wasn't for weed.
No, but I mean, I feel like that's their
the reasoning. Yeah, I think they're clean cut for that. Or that's what they want. But this is my other thought. So the whole thing with drink sponsors generally. The riders, and usually for Mountain Dew, they'll have a patch, on their hat. Pure always has the patch, or whoever. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering if he just didn't have enough logos, and then they're oh, well, you're freaking too DGK for us too. And then there was just it added up, and they're over it, or what?
I definitely don't think that him not having enough stickers is the reason he got kicked off.
But dude, they have contracts with those companies about logos.
Yeah, I realized that.
What's your opinion on this recent news, Chris?
I mean, any company could think of any reason to kick anybody off, but it sounds like maybe they're just, I don't know, man, making cuts. I don't know. So
yeah, maybe they are just making cuts, and that was their cop out,
Yeah.
They don't support your image.
Yeah, let's look at my microphone. Magnifying glasses. See stuff that quote unquote is not ideal for the company.
Exactly. What is their current team roster?
I don't know. Is Keelan Dad still on the team?
Dude, there's no way.
I doubt it after all this.
Yeah. I have a huge dude.
Erod, Malto, Paul Hart. That guy Justin Schulte was on there for a while.
Are you looking at their website right now?
Oh, I'm using my brain at the moment.
Okay, well let's go on the website. Let's
Yeah,
look
I'm
up.
working on it.
Didn't Paul Hart like win his way on like through like that competition thing? That's so sick.
Dude,
I
he's
back that.
so good.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Can't find a website for them. What do you do?
For Mountain Dew, it's
MountainDew.com?
MountainDew.com.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess MountainDew.com.
Yeah, but do they have a skate team like that? Like,
No,
do they
but I
have...
remember like being on here before, and you can like scroll through, and there's like pictures of some of the riders.
What the fuck?
What
is this?
This
No, on the
website is
top.
trash.
Wow, they got gaming on here now. They're sponsoring gaming events.
Oh,
Makes
look,
sense.
sports.
Oh yeah, they actually do
Is
have a
it?
skateboarding one.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Sean Malto, P-Rod. Oh, yeah, obviously Theotis, right? I haven't seen him yet, but I'm assuming. Trevor Corden.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They don't have, like, the whole thing.
Yeah, what is that about?
They only have, like...
Yeah, they just have like selected people. It must be like highlighted people. But it's making it seem like that they only have 3 skateboarders on the team.
Yeah, if I were them, I would change that.
Isn't Jordan Maxim?
Was
Mm-hmm.
Boo in the Brain Farm video at all? Because I mean that was Mountain Dew's like big thing last
Oh,
year.
you mean... Yeah, We Are Blood?
Yeah. Did he have clips in that?
I'm trying to think. I don't remember any.
They didn't really have like parts like that, right? They just
No,
had
but, like, he
with
just didn't
names,
have
but they
anything.
I don't remember. That's
I
why it's
think-
hard for me to remember because it was just it was a montage of sorts.
When I
Based
think
Yeah,
about
based
it,
off of
when I
location.
think about it, I feel like I can picture him being in it, but then like I can't think of the tricks that he does.
Yeah, I don't know. if he's
Probably
in it.
did. He probably did.
Someone said Chris Colburn. Yeah, last I know, he was still on. Him and Maxim, Jordan Maxim.
Well, we'll find out soon to see what's
Schulte.
the latest with Boo Johnson.
But-
Rashad was not high. Well, oh, you got something to say? Go ahead.
Well, just like what Chris was saying about the whole cut, like if they're just budget cutting people or whatever, I
Mhm.
feel like it'd be weird for them. The first person they cut would be a pro. You know, like they have AMs on their team too. Would they really want to cut the pro first?
Sure, pro costs more money.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
it costs
That's
more
right,
money,
Drew.
but at
That's
the same
right.
time, it's probably making them more money. So why not cut multiple AMs and keep the one big name pro?
Maybe they can't justify the cost. Maybe they like the amateur a little more. They want to give him a
Okay.
spot. Maybe they
I don't
want to
know.
get. Maybe the price of 1 pro is the equivalent to 3 amateurs.
I don't even know any skateboarders drinking Mountain Dew anyway.
Yeah, they don't. They just have those reusable things and probably put
Yeah.
water so they don't die at the age of 35. I'm out here trying to live, dude. I'm not trying to do the do.
Suck down the yellow poison.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
someone said Nick Tucker. Yeah, he's here too.
All right, so what do we got here? Next is Shah is not hyped on the Nike quarter snacks
That
trip.
was weird.
That was interesting. That tweet. He says this trip is whack. That was his exact tweet. This trip is whack.
Dude.
I wonder what happened, man.
Dude, well, I have I added the Nike SB Snapchat when I was at the Chronicles premiere. They're like posting stuff all day, and then so I still have them, and then I have Caution on Snapchat too. And like I don't know, like Ishad was there the whole time skating. Looked pretty like normal Ishad to me on the Snapchat.
Do you think that something else like outside of skateboarding happened?
I mean,
could be. I don't know. Maybe
possible, but I couldn't think of
maybe the
something.
fuzz was just really. Maybe the fuzz was just giving him a hard time over there in Puerto Rico.
Hey, that could be it too, man.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I feel
But-
like there's nothing like personal, like, and he skates to those quarter snacks people. Like he's been in multiple quarter snacks edits, so it's not.
What
he
is
doesn't
Quarter
have
Snacks
to-
for the record? What is that?
They make like New York skate videos, and they have their website's sick. Their website has like a New York spot book on it, basically.
Did they release an edit for that yet?
They've had 2 small ones, but I'm pretty sure they're working on a bigger one.
Okay. Have you seen that yet, Medina?
I've seen the latest one. I don't really know much about East Coast skating, and that kind of bums me out.
Dude, no, on this trip,
Dude.
the Nike one, it was it has Bobby Wars, Ishad. There's someone else I was going to say. There's a couple other people, Costin, obviously, and then there was someone else. But yeah, I
Huh.
don't know.
You know, you hear any hearsay on why Ishad's not hyped on that trip there, Chris Ray?
Dude, it could be anything. Like you said, could be getting kicked out. Maybe who was on the trip. I don't know. It surprises me though because Ishad seems like a dude that's always happy all the time. I don't know why he would even like tweet that he's not happy. You know what I mean?
I was
not like him.
Point. That's a really good fucking point, which is why I'm talking about this, because I feel like it had to be lame, really bad, to the point where he said, "Dude, I'm just about to tweet this because this is just lame. This is
yeah.
Trip is whack. I'm not happy." and you know, if Ishad's not happy, I'm not happy here. If he's unhappy
most dudes just fly home, man. No reason to even tweet it. Just catch a flight. You know,
That's what
Nike.
he said.
Just get a flight.
His next tweet said, "Can't wait to be home and relax." You know what else I was
maybe he's just burnt out, dude.
He could be
burnt
burnt out.
I was thinking on his push episodes when he was saying how much he's been traveling.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, maybe he's just like, I'm trying to go to Philly for a week.
And that's why you like him so much, huh? Because he's such a grinder. He's always putting out content.
Dude, I just love when pros like you could see how much they like skate and film and produce, and that like is Ishad. Like Ishad is like that dude that comes out. Like I swear, every week I tweet every time he's in a video because it's every week.
Yeah,
like he's in something.
Which is a perfect segue to the next topic. Is your boy Ishad, who you were voting for really hard on the populace, did not make it. He got outstruck by Luan. Outstruck.
Dude, Luan killed it. He had a great year.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I mean, no one's crying. Is anyone crying here? Anyone crying? Anyone crying that Luan? Anybody? No one's talking over here.
I thought Shane was gonna get it.
Dude, yeah, that's another great one. Yeah,
sure, absolutely.
Shane had one of the best years in skateboarding. Got no awards to show for it.
No,
he got that primitive money.
But I was gonna say he got that primitive money. He got that gold board instead of
gold board.
Sure. So, I mean, shit. Since we're on the topic with Shane, I mean, it's not one of my topics, but do you feel like that it didn't live up to the hype, especially with the Shane Goes part? Are you bummed out like he didn't get the recognition that you think he deserves?
Maybe I just on Friday night at the Trend.
I just think that everyone had such a heavy year this year. There was no like these top 5 guys. There was more like a top fucking 25 guys.
Dude,
you know?
I think every year's gonna be like that now.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Every year, like the SOTY list is just gonna get huge.
Yeah. Who was some of your SOTY contenders, Chris Ray, for last year?
I mean, dude, I had my money on Shane. I thought for sure. Like, I mean, dude, if he couldn't get it after what he did last year, then like I don't think he could ever get it. You know what I mean? Like it was just it was one of those things, you know.
Do you feel that way with Nyjah Houston?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that also.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But
it's like, get it that year.
Man, fade to black. Like I thought it would be fade to black. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean about Shane. Like, how could it not be that year? But at the same time, in my brain, and especially knowing how much Thrasher backs Shane, I feel like he's bound to win it at some point. But with Nyjah, I just feel like he's never going to.
But like, what is it gonna take for Nyjah to win? Like, holy shit, man!
I don't know.
You gotta put out 5 parts or what?
You might have to have a potion. Yeah.
Do you know what I think it is? I think that if Nyjah, all right, check it. He's already known. He's known to skate big ass shit. He's the best at doing this. Like, I'm not hating. Whatever. Nyjah's Nyjah, right? I think that if he were to skate these like famous spots, if he were to huck it down El Toro, if he were to I know he skated Hollywood 16, I know that, I get that, but I mean like if he were to take some shit down Wallenberg, I feel like it would almost like cement him in, so to speak. Like Nyjah doesn't just skate big shit; he skates legendary shit too.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I think
I heard he tried to skate El Toro recently, so
no shit.
Who's that? Nyjah?
Yeah.
Dude,
I think that's how it is.
Sure, that's I mean, I guess he's getting. I mean, he's such a competitor. I mean, I'm sure you know more than anybody, Chris, because you went on film with the guy. But you know, he's analyzing. He said, and he wants that on his repertoire. You know, he wants that fucking SOTY trophy. Maybe he's looking at this and says, "Man, this is," and the Nike thing too. The Nike thing's huge. They don't just be when you're on that podium like that. You know, you got to show for it. So he's probably looking at this year. He says, "You know what? This is gonna be my fucking year."
I got my money on Evan Smith though.
This year?
Yeah.
That's what I said too.
Yeah,
already.
Hey, like already
19 days in, I'm gonna say Evan Smith already.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I've watched that part about 12 times.
That's sick.
That part is gnarly.
It's a very good part.
Yeah, I just think like Evan is the dude, you know what I mean? He is Thrasher. Like it's I don't know. It's just he's perfect fit for it.
And he's also getting that. And he's also getting that street league exposure too, man. Let's not forget that.
Dude, he had such a dope he brings such a dope
like approach.
Yeah, I don't know what the word is for. I want to label it so it
like
emphasizes what I'm trying to say.
I feel like he's like a breath of fresh air amongst all the robots.
That's it. And you could tell he's having fun with it too. He's just like it looks like that he's getting other people involved and having fun. And it looks like it's really not only transparent for the fellow competitors, but the audience and then the production team. It looks just
Chris, do you
like you said? It's a great breath of fresh air.
The audience fucking loves him, dude.
Chris, did you stop filming at Street League when DC stopped being involved?
Yep.
Okay.
Fired on my day off.
Really?
So nah, they didn't hit me back after Nike took over it. It was like, all right, cool. It's obviously I'm not even there.
Dude, I'm trying to see Scuba on the course.
That would be tight. That'd be so tight. That'd be really cool.
That's awesome.
Next up, we got Joey Brezinski off Puma. Grant, you got a few words on this also, don't you?
Dude, I got them screenshots again.
Oh man, can we just skip to the part where
journalism in 2016 screenshots?
Yes, where Joey Brezinski is selling Pumas on eBay.
That's the best part. That's by far the best part of the story.
That's by far the best part of the story.
He like really made it official and went to Instagram about. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Puma. I'm gone. Yeah. Anyway, the day before that, he tweeted, he said, check out Puma Suede US size 9 with a link to eBay. He's trying to sell his little Pumas he didn't skate. I thought that was hilarious.
I just think it's hilarious, man. Like, does Joey Brezinski need that eBay money?
Dude, I mean, I'm sure Red Bull's taking care of him.
Like, what? I'm confused. I'm confused by the whole thing.
Well, I mean, Costin basically did the same thing. He had a garage sale on the weekend.
Yeah, Eddie has like made sure to have a chocolate board in the photo.
Yeah, dude, it was just a bunch of Krell Tap stuff, I guess.
So funny, man.
That's the new thing for.
I saw that photo and I genuinely laughed. Like I was at work and I saw it and started laughing.
Dude, if I lived in LA, I would have been there against some force.
Absolutely, I would absolutely have gone.
So talk about also that caption that he wrote down for his homie wearing a.
Oh
Pumas.
Yeah, so
saying he probably.
Does anyone know Chris? Do you know Addy?
Nah.
Okay, well, I think his last name's Friddy or Friday. I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyway, it was his birthday, and Joey's a good homie. Yeah, he lives in Vegas. He skates out there. He's gnarly. And it was a video for his birthday of him slamming, trying to grind a fat rail. And he said, everyone wish Addy Friddy a happy birthday. And then gave at Team Burrito, filmed by Blake Skates a Lot. Oh, he deleted the hashtag.
I think I saw that. He grinds like 25 stair rails for his 25th birthday or something.
Yeah, but he slammed.
I saw that.
Wait.
I think slammed, but the hashtag said must be the shoes.
Yeah, it must be the shoes because he had Pumas.
Because he's wearing Pumas.
Wait, I commented. I was like, oh, calling out Puma. And then he deleted the hashtag. So, But.
Oh, well, we're on that shit. Screenshot for days, son.
Yeah, good thing we got some screenshots.
Fucking man.
And then I guess Diamond for him.
Yeah. Is it Diamond? Is that?
Yeah. Skating
on his Snapchat, he was like opening up some, saying like he got for like a wear test or something like that. Forgot what it said.
Yeah.
So that's definitely dude. Diamond's got a weird branding, right, or a marketing strategy, just getting like older dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You would think they would have went straight for like the young, like I don't know.
Yeah, let's pick up Hofer. Let's buy out his contract. Let's pick up.
Dude, that's actually not a bad thought.
No, it's not.
He has an ad in the new Thrasher.
Maybe try to get some of those S guys. Cop Diego or something.
Cop Diego.
I don't know. Just thoughts.
Dude,
I agree, man.
Make the team like more official.
Sure. I mean, they're pretty official. You got banned people, you're official. Fuck you. If you're banned people, you're official. Fuck.
He's talking about S. He's talking about S.
Oh, official. I mean, S. Yeah. You gotta do something.
I feel like it's just like everyone's flow.
Is it done again? Here.
No, it's just
no, it's not done yet. No, it's just they haven't really they haven't. What is it? What's the word? I don't know. It doesn't seem like that they have any plans to launch a video. Their team seems like it seems like they're pro flowing everybody. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely, yeah. And then the marketing strategy, it's all Insta.
Yeah, they do that very good. But I feel I wonder when they're gonna like what was I looking for here? Like, okay. So sorry, I tripped out for a second. You know how they release their shoes in like just each model in like one colorway?
God damn it.
What is funny?
No, I'm sorry. No, Robert Briggs fucking comment. He said they're not done yet. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that they're gonna be done.
Drew's funny, man.
Wait, but you know what I'm talking about? How that does that? Like the Siberian blue pack, and it's like every shoe in like blue. Like, all right, Brink is just making you guys die.
No, I'm listening to you.
Can you start over though? Annoyed. I just want to know, like,
can you know what?
Like, are they gonna do that forever? Because they're like the only company that does that. Like, is that easy?
They're gonna do it until they can maybe justify the cost to start spending some.
I just figured they would have got that money by now, but I mean, probably not. I guess none of us know that, but anyway.
Maybe no, we never know. We're just the outside source, just trying to analyze in. We're
trying to make it. We're just trying to make it.
Analyze. Yep. So Chris Jocelyn, he posted a blank board today. But he still has a plan B in description, so he's probably just testing out his shape.
He's testing out his shape.
Just testing out his shape. Come on, folks. Let's not jump the gun on the blank board just yet. Not just yet. Maybe
I have a hard time believing he's leaving Plan B, man. If that happens,
I don't see that.
Nah, me neither. That's got to be some like Chris Jocelyn Pro model, fucking extra durable for hard flip board or some shit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're working on the Black Ice 2.
Black Ice 2.
Yeah, Black Ice 2.
Brink said he's on stove.
What else do we got lined up here? Kelvin Hoefler ripped apart. You peep it? Did you peep it, Chris?
What? I didn't see it.
The ripped apart?
The ripped apart's on my channel?
It's heavy, but I feel like it's like definitely some ammo footage dump for sure.
You gotta dump it. You gotta use something.
Got to, because every single one has like the ammo graphic in the photo, like in the shot. Oh yeah. I don't know. I think that might have been meant for some ammo stuff. Ended up being Ricta wheels. So we'll see. I don't know. I could be completely way off, but that's just what it seemed like to me when I watched it.
Do Ricta team riders come out with parts a lot for Ricta?
That's what I was wondering too. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a Ricta wheels part before.
Random.
Yeah, I don't know. It was released on Ride Channel too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do they don't typically just like get these exclusive parts?
Not for
do they?
pros,
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're
I don't
like
like
younger people, maybe like up and comers, but not pros.
Yeah. I don't know. It was still fucking awesome. Full cab back tail in the streets.
Oh, I heard it wasn't down like a 9 or something. That's what I heard.
Yeah, it was super gnarly, man.
Dude.
What?
Did you guys see the Cyril Jackson Chief Keef thing?
What is that?
I laughed my fucking ass off.
Oh
what is it?
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
So, all right, like a newscaster
for TNT.
Mistook CJ for fucking Chief Keef skating Hollywood 12 or 16 actually.
He's like
trying to barrel flip it, like
it's like Chief Keef
insane.
took a fall or like something super weird.
Chief Keef
TMZ.
Oh, that's beautiful. No, I didn't see that. Thank you.
I laughed my ass off. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
God damn, that's great.
Instagram was that posted it?
What?
I wanted to find it again on Instagram, but I don't know what the count was.
Thrasher just reposted it too. I just saw like an hour ago.
Oh, nice.
Did you see that? Did you see Bieber riding the board of himself?
What?
Oh no, I saw that he covered his face with the board. No, I didn't know he's. What's the graphic? Who made it?
I'm not even gonna talk about that full on here, man.
What? Wait, it's on Instagram?
Nah, it was on Ride Channel.
Oh, there. Okay.
Okay, you don't want to talk about it?
I don't really care that much, to be honest with you.
That's fair enough. Well, those are all the topic lists. We could segue into talk about. We could focus on Chris Ray a little bit. I see you have a few questions here, Chris. Since we got you on here, what videos by Jared MC99? It says, what videos is Chris working on at the moment?
Right now, we just got the Evan video, so we're doing like a B-sides type video for Thrasher, and then we just did a tour, and I'm wrapping that up actually today. So like a little tour edit, some demos
with DC.
Yeah, that'll be a DC. It might also come out in Thrasher, and then we got. I'm gonna look at my wall here. Working on a video with a new team rider, an Flow dude. Hopefully introduce him.
I might know him. I might hope, and I pray it's him.
I
bet you guys won't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you guys would know. Actually, I think this one would be.
All right.
And then Wes Kramer 2 is going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, I saw that.
So working on that. Yeah,
working on a video for the promotion.
Video part for that.
Won't be. It's gonna be something different, but I think it's gonna be enjoyable to everybody. So something different.
Fuck yeah!
Different than usual.
A lot of SD filming.
Yeah. He won't. Yeah, it's either SD or international. That's how he rolls. Doesn't go past that border check. So
that's so sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. You got any other questions for Chris Ray here?
Yeah, I saw one earlier. Chris. Sadly, I don't remember his name. And I don't like when I don't remember people's names. The guy. And I don't want to describe him by this. In your redirect, that
Jordan Grace.
Thank you.
Jordan
Someone
Grace.
asked if you still film with him, skate with him, or what's up with that. He's still on DC.
Yeah, he's float for DC. So
nice.
So I cruise out with him whenever I can.
Dude,
why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he keep filming with him? Is there something?
With shoe sponsors, or I don't know. Someone just brought it up.
Oh.
Sometimes it ends. Sometimes it's like a relationship. You know what I mean? You just.
With
call each
who?
other every day. And
his name's Jordan Grace. He took probably the gnarliest fall ever.
Oh,
didn't he
the guy that hit his neck almost?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Didn't he Hurricane Hollywood?
No, back when 80 nose grind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Oh geez.
He's not remembered for that. He's remembered for the slam, unfortunately.
The slam. That
Dude,
sucks.
Back when 80 nose grind was so heavy though.
Oh man.
Hurricane.
He hurricaned his neck. That's a fucking good one.
Good. That's sick to hear that he's still on DC.
Chris, I'd see it being a sin if I didn't at least get an attempt to. Chris got to go film a Let's Go Skate. That'd be dope. I'd love to film with Chris Ray on a Let's Go Skate. To get and you could say as much or as little as you want to say about this about Deerdeck and DC. You have any comment on that? No comment.
I'm completely separate from. Obviously, I'm with the skate team and that. So Rob's whole thing was completely. I've never been a part of it. You know what I mean? I've done one interview with him. I think the whole 5 years I've been here. So so I really don't know anything about it because he's just not a part of the program that I'm a part of. So
right.
But it sucks because it's obviously the dude's been a part of it for a long time. Not details, but
right.
I don't know. No, it doesn't affect me because on a daily basis I'm not working with them, so I don't see a difference in or work life. So
have you ever filmed a skate session with him?
No.
Have you ever went filming with him?
I filmed one interview with him, I think, and a catalog shoot type thing. That's it.
Well, then did so you're saying how he's a whole different department, obviously it makes sense. But then was Nigel leaving? How much did that affect you personally?
That I understood.
That's gone or
yeah, that was different. That was a dude that I actually worked with on a daily basis. So that one was more oh, okay, this is happening, And I think we knew for a while that it was happening. I think we had maybe 4 months notice or so.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, he got offered so much money that it was just props to him. He deserves it,
So
none of us were bummed, and he's good, dude.
I don't know. Obviously, so does Nike comes in with this offer, and you're saying 4 months in ahead. So does that mean he tells DC Nike offered me this? And if you guys can't match it, then it's gone.
I don't know the details between that. I think just when there's product involved, the company needs to know to get rid of the shoes or to stop making them. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We don't want to make a million more Nigel shoes if he's not going to ride for us. So,
right.
I was bummed, dude. I obviously liked filming him because the dude was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm still friends with him. I'm cool with him. I don't really talk to him, but the only time I did talk to him before was to go filming. So, I'm not bummed at him. Everybody's got to do their own thing. And what's best for them. So
Definitely, yeah.
yeah.
Who would you say has been your favorite person to film with that you've worked on an individual part with?
It's a hard one, man. Like I would say I always like working on Evan's parts a lot. Just because
I feel
like
you would say
how
that.
good he is. Yeah, like he's just always it's like there's a lot of parts that I edit that I can't watch after because I've seen it so many times. But with Evan, it's like I'm actually a huge fan of his skating that I actually enjoy watching it. Not, you know what I mean? Even though I made it, I'm like, oh, I can watch this and get stoked. I like working with Mikey Taylor. Like we get along, talk about the same things, have like same kind of vibe and videos that we like. So yeah, all the dudes are rad. It's cool to like constantly jump around, you know, between dudes.
Are there times on like when you guys go on trips, filming trips, like whether it's on tour, like outside of the US, that you're like at a spot in a sketchy area and you're like nervous having your camera out and stuff?
Oh, dude,
like,
all the time. Yeah, that happens all the time. Especially like when we did the Latin America video, that was like super sketchy being down there and just with a red camera.
Man,
and
I bet.
Yeah, that like so we'd have like security guards with guns and stuff, but just like what's that gonna lead to a full like shootout? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I mean,
wait, did you do that right? You said you had security guards with you?
Yeah, well, we'd have like just
team,
look like just
everyone.
normal dudes. Yeah, they would be like on our van, but like they lift off their shirt and have a gun, and it's just like they're our dudes. So they'd stand around and kind of watch our back while we were filming, and you know. But we were thinking about it, like, dude, it's sketchy because if he starts shooting at somebody, they're gonna shoot at him, and then we're in the middle of it.
It's a bad situation if something happens.
It's a bad situation all around.
Yeah, dude. That's no good.
So I mean, you know, you know, I got insurance and it's replaceable. So you just do what you can. Just be smart about it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a situation where you had a camera stolen?
No, my generator and lights got stolen out of my vehicle. So
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I
don't leave anything
that.
in the car ever. Like even when I go to eat or something, I bring my camera bags all inside with me in a restaurant. And never leave it in the car. That's the #1 rule. Never leave it in the car.
Okay.
You hear that, kids? Never leave it in the car.
Never.
Smart. No, that's too smart. Yeah, generators are pricey. I got one. I'd be devastated if someone took my Honda. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I know we need that thing, Drew.
I know we do. We do need that. Old Faithful. I'm a huge Honda fanatic, not just in the generators, but also the vehicles. What else do I got lined up for? Chris, how many fisheyes have you broken?
I'd say on the VX Mark 1, maybe 3 of those, and then when I went with the Panasonic like Extreme Fisheye, maybe 3 of those also. I want to say it was like 1 a year I would average getting hit, and then now I have the Canon that I use on the Red, and I've had that one for 4 years. I've been lucky. So
no marks on that, maybe.
I hope you didn't just jinx him, Drew.
I know. I knocked on wood though. I knocked on wood. It's all good.
All right, good.
I personally don't believe in jinxing, but I of course wish nothing wrong with Chris's equipment. Could you believe? Did you feel for Chase when he was filming Luan when he dropped that thing?
Dude, it happens, dude. It's the mother nature. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's filmer slam. You break lenses. Like, dude, it's bound to happen, man. Like,
how many times have you been hit by a skateboard in the dome?
Dude, so many times.
Too many to count.
Times. I get hit in the shin a lot too, actually.
Dude, you got to put them soccer shin guards on. Wait, I actually have a question though. So with so actually Drew's gonna either enjoy your answer or maybe hate it, depending on what you say.
It's about the VX, isn't it?
Yeah. So what's up with VX footage in you? What are your thoughts?
Dude, I'm not for it. You know what I mean? But that's just my personal style. I'm not for it at all. Okay, but let me explain. Sure. I'm not telling everybody that. First of all, I don't know if you guys ever saw the video of me running over a VX.
Yeah, absolutely.
On Instagram, I got like death threats.
Sure.
For days. Like,
Drew knows about that.
Sure.
Dude, people were pissed. But anyways, I personally I'm a big fan of quality. I'm a big fan of clear image on my TV. You know what I mean? Like I don't like standard def. It's not my style.
Sure.
But that doesn't mean that I can't watch a part and still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I just don't like watching it and asking myself like, wait, is this 5 years old or is it a week old. You know what I mean? I just don't know. So
you're making all the same points that I constantly make, man. It's like, would you watch your TV and VX footage? No, you don't. You want to watch that shit in clear 1080 HP.
And everybody said, and everybody goes, oh, the audio is so much better. And it's like, yeah, I use fake audio in 90% of my video parts. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we use VX audio in most of our video parts. So
wow.
Okay, what about
So
a lot of like the whole East Coast skating and like that scene is like uses a lot of VXs, or at least from like stuff I've seen. And I feel like a lot of people would say that. But do you think there's a lot of like big filmers that work for companies like as their job, like what you do, that are still that you know what I mean? Like they have the opportunity to have all this crazy, like the new HD, like the red cameras, all that, and they're still down for VXs? Or do you think the VXs is kind of just like the people that don't have that opportunity for that?
I think it's the people that don't have it, because I think like companies want you to shoot on a red. You know what I mean? Like I there's a lot of stuff that I had a FS 700 before, and they were like, oh, we want to shoot this commercial in slow motion. I'm like, oh, cool. I have the Sony camera. I can do that. And like, no, we want to shot on red. And people just know the brand red.
Yeah.
They don't know that even if I can shoot the same frame rate, they don't care. They just want it to be felt like a production.
Sure.
So that's just what like companies like that look. You know what I mean? They like to say, oh, I have a red camera. You know, or we shot it on red.
Yeah, because to them that's their standard.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, I mean, dude, I fought the whole VX thing for a long time, and then my buddy of mine, he doesn't even film. He was just like, dude, is that the camera that people are going to be using in 3 years? Like everybody. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, why don't you just get really good at it now instead of just fighting it? And I was like, you know what, you're right. So I just put that VX away and just moved on. That's cool. Whether I liked it or not. So
that's right.
It's the future. TVs are only getting better.
Yeah. Someone asked, and I don't know if you know anything about this or can even comment on it if you do, where Jason Hernandez is going to go, like who he's going to film for.
Dude, I don't know, man. That's a crazy one to me, dude. Like Jason, like to me, dude, Jason's the best filmer out there.
Yeah.
And when I talked to him, he had nothing lined up that I know of.
Okay.
But dude, if I was a company, like I'd be
jumping on it,
hiring that dude in a second, dude. Dude is the best.
What I was thinking when I first saw that post was like, I feel like I've seen it before. Like a lot of filmers go to a company for one like big project, and for him that was right. He did Debacle, correct? Does anyone know?
Yes.
Yeah, he did that, and then the whole Chronicle series. And like the series ended, and he moved on. So in a way, it's kind of like organic. Like he was just there for Chronicles in a way, and now he's moving on. So like, does that happen a lot? Do people go for one project, or do they usually like stay employed for a while and just do other stuff?
I mean, dude, like to me, like when he said he wasn't gonna work there anymore, I was shocked about it, because look at Nike before they had Jason. Like, you know what I mean? The all their shit to me sucked, and then like they got Jason, and he made them look good, dude. Yeah. Like that's how good Jason is. And dude, like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like you have like what 50 writers on that team, and you're not gonna have this badass filmer.
Sure.
Like,
yeah, that actually
it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me to like go. Let's go get Nigel Houston, and then like, hey, let's not have a filmer. I mean, I don't know what their plan is, because I don't work before him, but. Right. I mean, dude, they had the best filmer right there. So
yeah, that is trippy.
What was the reason of his departure? I wasn't familiar with that.
It was just done with Chronicles. He was just signed on for that, and that's it. You know.
I see.
So yeah, I mean, dude, he might. Who knows, dude? They might have him working for him right now. Who knows? But
right.
I haven't talked to him since, but I know that he was looking for something else. But dude, he'll get hired, man. He's the best.
Hey, I know you've dabbled a little bit in aerial drones. Are you still fucking with that? Are you still with
Yeah, I was a big fan of you when you were doing it too, man. Your crashes were amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot that you saw that video of my friend kicked me and I smacked that thing on the wall.
That was so good.
I'll never forget that comment that you left me when I got I think I was one of the I got the very first what was that? What's that popular drone? The DJI Phantom. I think it was
Phantom.
DJI 1, and then it was like zoomed on my face, and I flew it up.
Yeah.
Dang, that seems like yesterday. It's a long time. So what? So is your new project's gonna possibly have that?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually because I do stuff for GoPro, and they're making their own drone. So I'm gonna be like doing stuff with them next year for that.
Whoa, is that news that you just broke out, or is that old news that they're making their own drone?
Yeah, it's called Karma.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I had no familiar with
Yeah.
that. Is it old news? Oh, I had no idea. Sorry, Minor Esports. Oh, that's what he said. I got a Minor Esports asked if you ever heard of Jacob Elliott Harris work.
News? Breaking news. There we go.
You there, Chris?
My phone's breaking up.
Well,
Are you there? Are you with us? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had a question from Minor Esports. Have you ever heard of Jacob Elliott Harris work?
I don't think so, man. I get so many kids that hit me up and send me their stuff, but like, I reply to all of them too. But like, I check out so many people's work. Dude, there's so many people out there. It's insane.
He's the aisle
Chris-
filmer. That's what.
For who?
Oh, Isle Skateboards.
Yeah,
ISEL. Isle.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
It's still breaking up a little bit. Now, you in a tunnel over there, Chris? Hello.
Drew, mine fell out. Too.
It says poor. It says a poor internet signal. We'll try and get Chris's signal here
If there's
established.
questions we can answer while that's working out.
Yeah, it says
Someone
damn Drew
brought up-
slacking with the tech news. What the fuck? Yeah, because I'm all over the newest GoPro technologies. That's what I do.
Someone brought up Omar Salazar and Antihero, and I did see him skating one of their boards too. I don't know anything else about it though. Besides the fact he isn't at a board sponsor anymore.
Oh, so we got Sebastian join us here. Let me steal Mike's spot. I just let you on there, Sebastian.
Sweet.
Sebastian, you got a question for Chris? What, since we have him on here, I don't know how much time he
I
has
was
left.
so psyched when I saw him on. I'm so glad he took my spot for the hour.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's here.
Super sick. I don't know. I can't think of anything on the spot. If I think of something, I'll probably just tweet him.
Did you buy any? What says? Did any of you buy Vaz?
Vase, the
Vase.
aisle video.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, I've seen
Is it
parts
good?
of it.
Super good. British company.
Okay. Well, I think that'll be a show. Unless, Chris, you got anything you're trying to promote? Anything you like to shout out while we have you on here?
Trying to think here. I don't know, man. I've been doing this new site with Mikey Taylor, Flying Strangers.
Yes, dude. I love it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
So,
talk to us a
it's
little
more
bit about it.
It's like a creative outlet basically for photographers and filmers. Like we started it initially for ourselves because there's always videos I want to make outside of skating, but they don't make sense. Like if I wanted to make like a surf edit or just anything else like that,
Right.
I wanted to have basically a home to do it. And then I started to talk to other people that had the same issues and wanted to make stuff. So kind of turned into something more for everybody else. And yeah, we've just been plugging away and doing features with photographers and filmers and artists and everything like that. So check it out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I do really like it.
Oh, awesome. What edits have you been working on lately? Like, give us you're working on surf edits for the site right now?
Well, it's more just like people that I meet, and then I'm like, damn, dude, like this person's super interesting and like passionate about something. I want to make a video on them. So it's kind of more like edits like that. You know what I mean? Not like surf edit parts.
Yeah, right.
Like
yeah,
on
absolutely.
specific people. You
There's
know?
some
right.
interviews on there too, right? Like written interviews and then shows people's work. Haven't I? I think I've seen that. On there. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what-
I mean, it's basically just like whatever if I'm like, oh, I want to make a video on that. Let's place
Dude,
to
the
do it, you know?
logo's really good too. Like I like the shirt.
Thanks.
The shirt graphics are really nice.
Yeah.
Drew, I
We
think
got
you'll
some
like
shirts
this
on there
site.
and stuff.
You got some shirts you're selling out there?
Yeah. They're on the site and the store and everything.
Awesome. What's that site called again, Chris?
FlyingStrangers.com.
Check out flyingstrangers.com. Also buy their shirts. help Chris make up for the loss for his stolen generator.
That's right.
Awesome. That sounds like a show today, guys. For Mike Medina, Sebastian Crow, Grant Farrell, and our guest Chris Ray. Thank you again, Chris. This has been Skate
Thank
Fillet.
you.
We will catch you guys next week.
Later, Chris. Thank you.